What is up, guys? So, we have another fun day of opening parts.
Happy belated Veterans Day.
Indeed. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff in that we are that's going to get us started for fabrication of a RX-7 FD. So, John, do you want to do the honors? Your shit.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we can open them, but we already know what those are. John, I'm gonna need you to not cut your thumb off again.
I know. Not again.
Not again.
Sound like you have
Oh, what's in the box? Yeah.
Just pretty.
That is pretty.
I need to mic that, actually.
Huh?
I need to mic that.
He got a new caliper and he's like everything. He's freaking amazing.
Well, I got it.
No, I know. Oh, what's in that box? Oh, liquid fuel. I don't know if that's yours or not, but you're gonna get to open it anyway. Because there was a bunch of stuff that was coming in. I was like, that's
Right. Somebody else?
brake pads? Brake pads? That might be the.
What else did we order this Mishimoto?
They put Mishimoto tape on everything.
There's 2.5
Inner? Okay.
Oh, this is
Transfer. Here's your oil filter.
on the stall.
And we got car washy washy.
Oh.
Oil and
Yep.
input and car washy washy. Car washy washy. And then we got his fan shroud. And then he brought his radiator and your
You're doing a custom
thermostat.
Thermostat is in the
Somewhere?
car.
In the car. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. We got more car washy washy.
Cool. What I want to do is I want to open the Mishimoto stuff. I want to see, get an idea of how we're going to fabricate.
Okay.
Do the fabrications.
We're doing like a
Oh.
mutual sponsorship. Sponsoring you.
Sponsoring me. Sponsoring you. Right.
No, because there's some items that we need to be able to do what we're about to do. So he's going to help us out to get those items, and then in turn we're going to make the really cool sexiness.
Is it ready?
Make the sexiness. Make the sexiness for the sexiness. Workspace that's taken up by stuff.
Yeah. Actually, smaller.
I was gonna say we may not have to do too
than I
much.
expected. See, there really isn't much that we're going to have to modify. Yeah, basically, all you gotta do is do some notching.
Yeah. Notch here. To slide that in.
No, there's a notch where the
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
goes through here. So yeah, basically what we're gonna do is we're going to take their fan shroud here,
So
and we're going to modify it to fit on here because they don't make anything other than a LS style fan shroud. So we're going to take the LS style fan shroud and we're going to modify it to work so it looks all.
for the OE stiff.
Yep. So and then
Find the system.
make the intercooler setup.
Yeah.
So
Woo!
lots of fabrication coming your way.
Nah. Nah.
We still had to get a new TIG torch handle because I electrocuted myself last night. That was awesome.
Yep.
And
At least someone was here for that.
I was a man about it. I don't even think he really
I
knew.
didn't even realize
He didn't even realize it. Yeah, I was just over here playing with it and shit. I was like, yep, I'm done.
I remember that one.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
Playtime's over.
Yeah. So, TIG setup is getting there. Yep, we just got a really cool toy that we're going to bring in so that we can mock stuff up and get things done correctly. So it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so now that we've gotten through with all the parts and stuff that we're going to be doing for our future project with the RX-7 FD, what we actually got going today is a common maintenance situation that occurs with F-150s in the 2010 and later models. What we got going on today is the customer said we have a coolant leak, but they weren't sure quite where it was coming from. They didn't see anything quite obvious. I don't understand how, because it is a quite obvious problem. So, and I will show you what is going on. There is a Y junction in the coolant hose, and that Y junction tends to go bad. So, we have it right over here. So, right here, where this hose, this is the upper radiator hose where it connects. Right here is where it is leaking, and there's this part here, as well as this part here, and all three of these pieces all connect into this junction right where the thermostat goes. So that's what we're going to be replacing. I'm going to be showing you where what it looks like as soon as I can find my flashlight. Beautiful hostile wheels on this truck. It really is a good looking F-150. I really like the way he's got this thing set up. Super nice. Sorry that we haven't had more videos out. We have, as you can see, we have rearranged the shop. So we have a lot of stuff rearranged. We are getting better lighting in here, and my brother is moving down from Michigan to help us here in the shop. So finally going to have some decent help, thank God. And it's going to make things so much better. Ooh. Okay, so looking underneath of the truck here, that's quite obvious. So all the stuff I just showed you all connects right there. And so it's all slowly dripping down and leaking. And this is a very, very common issue with these trucks. So all it's gonna do is it's gonna run down to the skid plate here. Skid plate's then gonna leak down like you see right there. So just looking underneath of the truck, it's not gonna look very obvious. And then when you look on top of the truck, you're not gonna see very much either. So I guess that's probably why it was confusing to the customer. But again, this is a very, very common issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to drain the coolant. It is a 14, yes. Okay. 2014. So 2014 model. I got confused because we had another F-150 in here that was in fact a 2010 model. I knew this was newer. It just left. It had a bad PCM, and we had to wait for a third revision updated PCM on that truck. So that's why I was kind of got a little bit confused. So we are going to get our drip pans. We are going to get this coolant drained out, and then we will be getting started on replacing the hose. So let's do it.
One eternity later.
Alrighty guys, so what we did was there is a petcock up in here. I put a hose in there so that way it didn't spray all over the frame or anything. Put it into a bucket there. We already got the new pieces here. I went ahead and snapped these together, as you can see. Also, all I did was take the intake manifold, just that center part out right there, so we have better access. We can see everything that's going on here. So now we just gotta get some hose clamp pliers. We gotta take this clamp off here, this clamp off over here. That will, and then release the clip right here. This will all then pull off. Then we're gonna take this one off and undo this right here on the degas bottle. And we have the replacement for that as well, and replace them. Then we're gonna take the airlift, pull a negative vacuum, and put fresh coolant in there since we have drained and flushed everything out of it. So that's the game plan. Let's do it. Alrighty, so now we got it all installed in there. We have the airlift, and it has pulled over a 25-pound vacuum, and it is holding. As you can see, it is not dropping, which means we have a good seal. So now we're going to take this and we are going to fill with coolant. The airlift provides us a negative vacuum, so that that way we don't have to worry about burping it. There won't be any air bubbles in or anything like that. It'll just get everything in there perfect the first time. So that's why we utilize that, as well as it's going to tell us if we have a seepage somewhere or anything like that. If it doesn't hold the vacuum, then I have a pressurizer that then I'll pressurize it and see where it's actually coming from. So let's get this thing full of coolant. Obviously, you got to remember to plug the bottom of the radiator after we just drained it. Took us a while to drain it, but it's all good now. So let's get after it. Alrighty, we're still holding that same pressure, or vacuum I should say, not pressure but a vacuum. We have our screen sifter, we have 2 gallons of concentrate and distilled water. Distilled water, people, not tap water. So we are going to run, I gotta figure out how to use the, how do we do the camera thingy here? There we go, because I need hands and I only have 2. Is what it is. Okay, we look pretty full. Alrighty then, so we are good to go. Alrighty, always gotta slap our intake back on, which is just 8mm on the ratchet, and ta-da, we're good to go. So that wraps up today, guys. Hope you like the channel. If you guys want to see shenanigans in a performance fabrication shop, make sure to like and subscribe, please. What we do here, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, is I am a certified mechatronics engineer. I was a mechanic in the United States Army, and what we do here is we provide therapy for veterans 1 weekend a month once COVID gets over with and we get done with all this stuff. We have a therapy program here in the shop for veterans to get them out of the house, get them in here, and we have some engines that we allow them to play around with and get some wrench therapy, as well as we're developing some cars for ride-alongs. So if you like what you see here, we're doing a bunch of different stuff, from tuning to performance engine building to fabrication, cages, things like that. And you want to join us on this journey and helping veterans, please like and subscribe. And we love y'all, and we'll see you next time.